Nurlailatul. We from Group 6 gonna present our project, which is titled as Hospital Database. First of all, I want to introduce my team of 4 persons, include me. My name is Fahmi bin Jabar, metric number 285912. My friend Darwisyah binti Dzulhusni, metric number 286594. My friend Aysha Sofea binti Hadzli, metric number 286628. And my friend Nurlailatul Aqilah binti Nasir, metric number 287438. So basically, this is the project that show basic data that hospital have on their system. We have 5 entities, which is ward, patient, nursing staff, consultant and operation. So I explain a bit about ERD. We start the table from left bottom table. One ward can have many nursing staff and one nursing staff only can assign to one ward. And then table ward and patient. One ward can have many patients but one patient only can be at one ward. For wards and consultant, one ward can have one consultant and one consultant can only assign at one ward. Then for table patient and operation, one patient can undergo many operations but one operation can only for the one patient. Lastly, for the table consultant and operation, one consultant can perform one operation but one operation can be performed by one consultant.
The consultant ward table is the parent table for the patient and nursing staff tables, and the operation table is the child table for the consultant ward, patient and nursing staff tables. The relationships between the tables are established through foreign key constraints.
My name is Nurlailatul binti Nasir with number matric 287438. Now I will explain about a subquery. A subquery is a SQL query nested inside a larger query. A subquery may occur in a select, from, and where clause. The subquery can be nested inside a select, insert, update, or delete statement, or inside another subquery. A subquery is usually added within the where clause of another SQL select statement. For example, the SQL shows that data that consists 2 beds in one ward. The table will come out with full details about the ward. The report about this is important so that the data owner can see whether the coding is fully functioning or not. Next, I will explain about multi-table queries. Multi-table queries can use subquery provided result column come from the same table. Multi-table query also possible to use an alliance from a table name in a from clause. Alliance is separated from table name with a space. For example, the data being selected from consultant ward where the C stands for consultant ward and P stands for patient. The data that being selected are ward number, ward name, consultant code and consultant name. The where statement shows that the ward number for consultant ward and patient are the same. The result shows that the ward details from consultant ward are the same with the patient ward data.
For query that includes aggregate function, here we have created 5 of them, but I will show only 3 examples of query with aggregate functions. The first query shows how to count and group the number of patients in each ward in the hospital. Line 1 selects the name of each ward and number of patients in each ward, which is given the alias number of patients. Line 2 specifies the patient table and given the alias P. Line 3 joins the patient table with consultant ward table on ward number column, which allows the query to access ward name column from the consultant ward table. Line 4 groups the result by ward name column, so the count of point is calculated for each unique ward name. Second query is to get the count of each type of surgery and percentage of each type out of total number of surgeries. Line 1 selects the type of column and count of each surgery type using count functions. Line 2 specifies the table from which to retrieve data from table operation. Line 3 groups the selected data by type column, so count function is applied to each surgery type separately. Third query groups the staff member in nursing staff table by grades and count number of staff member in each grade. Line 1 selects grade column and count of staff with each grade using count function. Line 2 specifies the table from which to retrieve the data from nursing staff table. Line 3 groups the selected by grade column that count function applied to each grade separately. Before updating any data, we update the ward number column of patient table to the value W001 for row where the name column is Zeng. In this coding, patient is the name of the table being updated, ward number is the column being updated, and W001 is the new value for the column. Where clause is used to specify the condition for which rows should be updated. In this case, the name column is equal to Zeng.
This code creates a view called Nursing Staff View that displays all data from the Nursing Staff table and then retrieves all the rows from the Nursing Staff View. This code creates a view called Ward Summary that displays the ward number, consultant name, and number of patients for each ward with more than one patient. It does this by joining the consultant ward and patient tables on the ward number column, grouping the results by ward number and consultant name, and filtering for groups with more than one patient using the having clause. The count function is used to count the number of patients in each group. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the ward summary view. This code creates a view that shows the number of patients for each ward with more than one patient, along with the ward number and consultant name. It does this by joining the consultant ward and patient tables, grouping the results by ward number and consultant name, and filtering for groups with more than one patient. This code creates a view called Ward Operation Count that displays the number of operations for each ward. It does this by grouping the operation table by ward number and counting the number of rows in each group using the count function. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the ward operation count view. This code also creates a view that shows the number of operations for each ward. It does this by grouping the operation table by ward number and counting the number of rows in each group. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the ward operation count view. This code creates a view called wards with more than one patient that displays the ward numbers that have more than one patient. It does this by grouping the patient table by ward number and filtering for groups with more than one patient using the having clause. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the wards with more than one patient view. This code displays the patient number, name, and address for patients in ward W001. It does this by selecting the patient name and address columns from the patient table where the ward number is equal to W001. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the patients in ward W001 view. This code creates a view that shows the patient number, name, and address for patients in ward W001. It does this by selecting specific columns from the patient table where the ward number is equal to W001. The select statement that follows retrieves all the rows from the patient in ward W001 view.
I will continue at outer table part. The outer table statement is used when we want to add, delete, or modify column in an existing table. Example, we want to add additional information at nursing staff table, which is work hour. So we use code outer table nursing staff add work hour varchar, and don't forget to use semicolon.